So we were at a place called Moulay Bousselham, which is in between Asala and Rabat. We moved from Asala earlier than what we should have done because it was noisy. Although the view was absolutely fantastic and the park was in an excellent location, it was quite noisy. So this is the way into Kabir's place, or Kabir's homestead, otherwise known as Bulbul Camping, but I don't know why it's called that. So as you come down, follow your Google Maps from the high street, as you come into the town, come down this road here. It is a little tight. Come down, and then that is Kabir's place on the right hand side, and you go down to a lovely lagoon. It's low tide at the minute, so we're going to have to walk down there in a bit. But basically, if you drive down to Kabir's place, the price is 50 dirhams per night, which seems to be the going rate for park-ups. We've been to the one that's on the quay side, on the harbour side, and that was 50 with no facilities. But Kabir's got, well, I'll show you what he's got. He's got showers and sinks and a western toilet. If you come down here and it is full, you can turn around in this area here, so don't be scared about coming down this tight track in a big motorhome, because you can park. You're wrong, you can turn around here and then go back up the same way. It's one way in, one way out. Not too concerning actually, it's fine. So you come down the road. Again, you can find it on Isle Overlander or Park for Night. It's called Camping Bulbul on one, and it's called Kabir's place on another. A bit confusing, and the price is confusing as well because it says 170 dirhams and it's absolutely not 170 dirhams. It's 50 dirhams, so I don't know where they got that from. Anyway, I'll take you in for a look round, and then I will have a walk down to Lagoon. So this is the car park. It's nice and secure. Obviously big walls all the way around. That was us last night. It's not flat. You've got to use your levelers, which you know, which is standard really, just to make sure everything works inside and it's nice and flat. That's Kabir's house. I'm not going to take you in there for obvious reasons, but there's places around here for, I think, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 vans at a squeeze if you come with campers. So this you know, UK Western standards, this may not look that attractive. However, if you're living out of a motorhome and you're going from one sweaty day to another, this is great. This is absolutely what you need. So this is the shower, and this is the toilet. It's a Western toilet, quite unusual to see, with toilet paper. The sink is going to replace shortly. But yeah, it's got those 2 bits that come with your 50 dirhams price, and also in here there's a place to do your washing up, which we used last night. Nice little chill out area. We didn't use it because well, we just sat in the motorhome and watched a bit of TV, if I'm honest, a bit of Fire Stick TV. And in here is a freezer. I think it's his freezer, and just an area where you can sort of sit down and chill out. He did offer last night to have tea with us outside, but I was tired, and also there's mosquitoes around as well, so I didn't fancy getting eaten. Yeah, so Camping Kabir, 40 dirhams. It says 40 dirhams there. I think this year it's 50 because it's, you know, got up like everything else. But it's really nice. I mean, I'm tempted to stay another night, really. We had a walk, we had a drive around the town, because there's a few other locations yesterday afternoon when we arrived, but yeah, a couple of them I wouldn't stay in because they just didn't look safe. And actually there was a big market yesterday, and the town was full and there's kids everywhere running around. Right, we're going to walk down to the lagoon now, which is down here. Wendy's good to go. Is that what it is? Lime?
It's either lime or lemon. It might be lemon, they might just not be ripe yet.
Yeah. Yeah, but this last night was a quantum leap away from the hustle and bustle of Asala the night before. Like I say, it's a brilliant location. It was just really noisy. But then again, it was a Saturday night. So maybe it was just the wrong time to go to Asala. But yeah, we sort of talked it through. We were just supposed to stay there for another day, but we thought no, we'll move on. And actually, it was fantastic because Kabir's place is exactly what you need.
When you leave Kabir's place.
Yeah.
I know we're facing that way.
We're facing that way.
You could,
I suppose you could come down here.
Come down here.
Now I'm going to go in the way I can because I know how to get out that way.
Oh, but there's a main road that goes all the way up there.
Where's that? Oh yeah. So I'm going to do part of the video on the realities of Morocco as well. It might be a separate video. We are taking the route not on toll roads. So we're going around all the towns and villages, and there's a huge difference. I mean, this is Africa. There's a huge difference between what the tourist information wants you to see and with the realities of Morocco. You go through areas of absolute poverty, and then you go through areas of absolute opulence. It's from one extreme to the other. And that's pretty common in Africa, unfortunately. But the roads we came on yesterday, from Asala through to here, non-toll roads, some of them, well, a large percentage of them were absolutely riddled with potholes, and it took us quite a long time. But I was adamant not to use the tolls because I wanted to see what it was like. Not necessarily what the Moroccan tourist board wanted to see. We had kids in the middle of the road yesterday, which was the first time we've experienced that, you know, trying to flag you down and for you to give them money or sweets or things like that. There's another motorhome there. That might be another place you can stay as well. What does it say on there?
Yeah.
I didn't see this on either apps, but we're more than happy where we are. Camping Notalog. It says Park for Night there, but I've not seen it on Park for Night. And actually it looks quite big in there. There's quite a few motorhomes in there, look. Should we have a look? Just stick my head in. Yeah. French motorhomes. I don't know. I don't know what the facility is, but there's probably going to be facilities there somewhere. It looks quite large in there. This lagoon's supposed to be spectacular. However, you know, obviously if you catch it at low tide, it's not going to look that good, is it? Because you'll see all the mud. Yeah, I was saying that we stayed off toll roads. We'll probably, if we leave today, we'll probably go on to toll roads because it's 80 miles down to Rabat, which is our next location. And actually, halfway down the motorway, there's a big new service station that I'm going to try my luck and try and get some more gas, maybe. But we're also looking for a laundrette, aren't we?
Yeah. Look, Ali said you won't get unless you're on a campsite.
Oh, that's what she said, is it? Yeah. So there's no like service station ones here?
She didn't say there was. She
Okay.
said that where they did theirs was on campsites that had the facility.
Oh, okay. So we haven't used campsites yet. I don't know. I've been looking to stay at a campsite for obviously washing and other facilities, but struggling to find one actually. And I even went on a couple of the sites on YouTube, not on YouTube, on the internet, on Facebook, sorry, to find out, to ask the questions there, and the only sort of reply I got was 30 kilometres outside Casablanca. Maybe that's just the way it is in Morocco. Maybe you go to homesteads like we're at now, and you get the basic sort of sink and shower. We don't mind that. It's just something we're not used to being from Europe, that's all. It's just getting used to another culture, really.
Best, happiest restaurant and camping.
Yeah. I like going to places where off the beaten track, not the tourist locations. I mean, I want to go to all the tourist locations for obvious reasons, but I want to see Africa, or North Africa, how it really is as well. And yesterday we had definitely an insight in that. I mean, the roads we were driving on were massive potholes, and actually damaged the right hand side of the motorhome, sorry. The trees going down the right hand side. I was trying to get out of the way of a truck, and also dodging a huge crater. And yeah, crashed into, well, I didn't crash into, I scraped a bush, but it's damaged the window and it's damaged the side of the motorhome. When I say damaged, it's just a scratch. But I'm not going to let that put me off, because I don't know, the whole point of coming across to Morocco is not just to see the tourist areas, it's to get out and say you've actually seen North Africa for what it is, you know, warts and all. Which doesn't include taking toll roads from one location to another, just going to the tourist locations and then going back to Europe thinking, wow, Morocco's so modern, so fantastic, you know, everything's colourful and rich, where there is a reality to Morocco, like every other African country really. You do watch YouTube and you do see the highlights, the good points of everything. No one ever shows you the, you know, not so good points, and you need to see that, I think, to understand the country. So this is the lagoon at the bottom of the road. I say we've walked about 3/4 of a kilometre.
It's okay, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's gorgeous, hello.
And here's the lagoon.
Oh, they're fishing or something.
Yeah, something over there.
It looks so blue from up here. I'm down here.
Yeah, well, it's because the tide's out, mate.
Yeah. It's been at the wrong time, isn't it?
Yeah. So Kabir, the guy we stayed with last night, and his family, lovely, lovely. They brought us, like I say, they brought us Moroccan tea out last night. Really, really nice and friendly. You know, I highly recommend you stay there, either in a camper van or a motorhome. Obviously, we've just seen another example of where you can stay, but having experienced Kabir's place, I can definitely vouch for that.
And the way of farming here is very old-fashioned, with the horses and the old ploughs, and everything is done by hand.
Yeah, we saw it yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was.
If they can make something to make their life easier, they make it. They don't buy it and import it.
Yeah. You know, we saw yesterday, an example that Wendy just said, is we were driving, I couldn't film it because I was driving, the roads were, you know, quite demanding. But what we did see was like a man in a field with like an oxen or a cow pulling a plough. What do you think it was, Wendy? Like an ox? Was it a horse, was it? Okay. A horse pulling a plough.
And then metalsmith making the plough, metal shards.
Yeah. As we drove through one of the smaller villages where the locals were like running about everywhere.
Hello.
Hello?
So they've got the restaurant there by the looks of it as well.
Yeah. We'll have a walk down as far as here, and then we'll have a walk back. Like I say, the next stop is Rabat. No thank you, no thank you, not today.
Thank you though.
Next stop is Rabat. where it's back into the hustle and bustle. It's another harbour side stop. Wendy's speaking to them.
What are you collecting?
We're doing the little snake for the fishing.
Oh, okay. Ah, yes, the worms.
Yes.
Collecting bait, haven't they?
Yeah.
To fish. The little worms.
Little snakes, he said.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, look at the crabs. Look at them. There's loads of crabs down there. I don't know if this GoPro's getting it, but the whole place has just come alive with crabs. And now they've all stopped because they've seen me stood here. I think I'm gonna get them. We'll have to walk on, but there was loads of crabs down there in the mud. There's one there. See? Can you see them? Oh, careful, because now they're still walking about. They've all stopped now. Obviously it did some kind of, let's stop walking about because the birds can evolve going down their holes. Loads of crabs. And then you go from one extreme to another. Look at this posh cafe down here.
Hi.
Hello. This is typical Africa, one extreme to the from something that's abandoned, or looks abandoned, but is not abandoned, and someone lives there, to this opulence of apartments and grass, watered grass, freshly painted houses. This is lovely. This is what we came to experience, and this is fantastic. I mean, the sun's not out, but actually that's quite good because it just keeps the heat down a little bit, and that's why we're travelling May, June and July. I'll just get this last little bit and then I'll close it down. Absolutely lovely. What you can't see is the thousands of crabs that's out there, all scuttling around. There you go. Right, I'm going to sign off now and on to the next location. Typical of a North African town as we drive out. The kids, see the kids trying to stop you?
After 80 yards, bear right, M27.
You need to look at the kids with the camera.
Bear right.
So then we go on to just tracks.
Oh, don't run out. Kids, don't run out. No.
This track will obviously take us back to the main road, but I've got Wendy to film this because obviously it's not all concrete roads. You can still hear the kids in the background running at the side of us. Make sure your doors are locked.
Oh, the windows are up. Stop that better off. And then you have luxury like that. Cats and birds in the dustbins. Monsters all over the floor. Ooh.
Film the rubbish.
Cows eating the rubbish.
At the end of the road, turn right, M27.
So now we're going to head out of
Turn right.
Oh man.
town now. This is typical, obviously, of driving through any village. You can see the rubbish build up on the side of the roads. That's because they're going to pay to get rid of the rubbish, you see. In the roads that are not painted. Are they tied up? Roof lights up.
And so the sides are all up. Yeah.
They're actually tightened up, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, bump. Bumps you can't see.